For this study, we need to detune to E flat. Now, the song is When I Look at You by Miley Cyrus. And you'll see on your PDF that the chords E minor, G, D, and C are really cool, easy chords. But if you were to play along with the original, you'd have to play these chords. And those are bar chords which I know most of us don't want to play, and it doesn't sound as good as an open chord would. So we need to detune. So that means we take one of these, okay, pop it onto the guitar, put them on here, and we have to retune all the strings. So you take your E down, you can hear it going lower there, until it gets to E flat. Now you have to go through all the strings like that, and then we'll see after I've paused the video, which I'm going to do shortly, what the guitar sounds like after we've detuned it. Okay, going to pause now. And we're back. Now we're going to play the same chords that I played as bar chords over here. But now we can do the E minor, the G, the D, and the C as on the original if you're playing along with it. And it's going to sound like this in detuned E flat. Okay, so your guitar's in a different key, it's in a different tuning, and we need this for the song. Now I'm going to play along with it. You'll hear that the song is predominantly a piano song, but rhythm guitar works really, really well for it, and unfortunately if you had to pick it, it doesn't work very well for this song. Certain songs we can, but this one, very easy song, nice rhythm pattern, and it's going to sound like this. Here we go. And it's a really nice song to play. Now, on the tuning of the guitar, or the strumming of the guitar rather, sorry, we've talked about the tuning already. We're going to have a 6/8 time signature. Now, on your PDF, if you look at the bottom, it's got the strumming pattern written there, and you'll see there's 6 counts, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and you'll notice that the 1 and the 4 are slightly larger and more prominent, more in bold. That's your accent or your strong beat. So if I were to follow the rhythm pattern without a strong beat, I'd have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. It loses a bit of the rhythm. But if I go 1, 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, it sounds a whole lot better. So we need to strum the 1 and the 4, those two beats, a little louder than the rest. Now on the strumming pattern itself, just in the techniques, I'm using fingers for this, but of course you can use a pick as well. So if you've got your pick at hand, of course you can use one of those. I'm going for fingers because it's a very mellow, relaxed song, and I find that the fingers sound a bit more natural, a bit more relaxed. But I'll demo with the pick as well towards the end. And use your rhythm. Now I'm going to play the first 3 counts. I've got an E minor at the top, and it's going to go slow motion, 1 and 2 and 3 and the second half, the 4 and 5 and 6 is exactly the same, 4 and 5 and 6 and. Now remember, if there's an arrow under the numbered count, it's always a down strum. If there's an arrow under the plus, which is the and count, it's an offbeat, it's an up strum. So take it together now, the whole way through, it's going to sound like this. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Hope you got the rhythm. If you're not sure, drop me a WhatsApp and we'll try and break it down a bit better. But I'm hoping you got the rhythm now. Now the chords again, just to run through them, just on the ways to play. E minor looks like this. The E minor change to G is really cool. Notice finger 1 doesn't have to move. It might slide a bit further forward, but there's no reason to lift the first finger off. So you're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and change 2 and 3 and 4, 5, and 6. And from there, D. Remember D, we don't strum the top 2 strings, we only strum the bottom 4. And when you strum C, I'm sure you're familiar with these chords already, we don't strum the top, only the bottom 5. And that's pretty much your song. Now, as it goes into the chorus, you'll notice that the chords are still the same chords, but the sequence has changed. So your chorus goes G, D, E minor, C. So same chords, just different sequence the whole way through. And if I were to play along with the track now, try and get both left hand and right hand into view, I'm going to go pick up as we halfway through the verse and watch still the chord sequence. You'll even notice that the third line of the verse also changes sequence. Okay, so let's have a go here. Third line of the verse, D. Here's the chorus. It's as simple as that. So you've basically one rhythm pattern going to be with slow motion, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Notice the loud strumming in the 1 and 4. And you've got those 4 chords. You've got the E minor, G, D, C for the verse. The verse ends with a change going D, C, G, D. So we have to keep track of the song. Try singing along with. I would sing, but I don't sound like Miley Cyrus, fortunately. And then your chorus is going to go G, D, E minor, C. So the sequence of the chords change a little bit. Otherwise, it's a really cool song. If you've got any questions with the song, please drop me a WhatsApp. It's really good fun to play. And otherwise, have a great day. Thank you.